Are you ready to decide the winner of this season of Tube Trials? Welcome back. Before we get to the final challenge of the season, it's time for last week's elimination. By your audience votes, we had our first tie. I contacted my official non-YouTuber tiebreaker, and the contestant that is no longer is Born to Make You.
Hey everyone in Tube Trials land, it's Michael here. As you'll hear from my voice, I've not been too well this week and I've been working like mad in London, and so the triple disappointment was that it was my last week on the show in Tube Trials because yes, I was voted out. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody involved in the show. I've made some amazing friends and I hope that I'll be able to see you all again at some point. I've only got 27 subscribers on my channel, so to have made it to the final three, to the semi-final, I was amazed by. I only ever got involved because my friend Rebel Reb was in the original season. So anyway, I've had huge amounts of fun. Thank you very much for everybody that has not voted to eliminate me in the past. And it's just been a really great experience. I recommend to any of you to get involved in a future season.
And now for the final challenge. In the spirit of the holidays, I gave each of the challengers $50 US to do something charitable of their choice. Let's see how the final two challengers did.
The charity I chose for this challenge are the St. Vincent de Paul. The St. Vincent de Paul Toy Appeal supplies donated toys to families who otherwise wouldn't be able to buy their kids any Christmas presents, and I think that is a fantastic charity. I'm on my way now into Smith's Superstores to get toys. This is huge. Press my left hand. So we've got one princess outfit and one baby doll. We should get something for the boys. So cool. Spinning stuff. Is that it? Transformers. Boys love that, don't they? Optimus Prime Transformer, because apparently he's the best one. Another Try Me. Oh, that is awesome. Drive your way into my shopping basket. That's his Bart Mischief case. I say what you say. Oh, that's cool. Vote for Claire to win Tube Trials.
Thank you very much.
Sure, alright. There's loads of stuff down there. Thank you very much.
Folks, thanks a million.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much.
Listen, folks,
Happy Christmas.
and Merry Christmas to you.
I felt really good after this challenge and I felt like I'd really made a difference. I'm definitely going to continue donating to the toy drive every year. The toys don't cost the earth, but for some kids, they mean the world. It's a really worthwhile charity and I'd encourage anyone who lives in Ireland to contribute to the St. Vincent de Paul. When I was growing up, it was just my mother and me, and there were times that money got quite tight, so I've always had a lot of empathy with people who don't have very much, especially around Christmas time. So I'd like to dedicate this challenge to my mother for keeping us above water for all those years, but also she donated every year to St. Vincent de Paul and encouraged me to do the same. So this charity means a lot to me and a lot to my family. And I'd like to thank eClickNick. I think it's a great thing that you've turned a competition into something very selfless, and I'm absolutely delighted that I got this far and was able to partake in this challenge.
This week for Tube Trials, our challenge was to give back to the community. We were given a sum of money to spend how we would as long as we gave it to a charitable cause. I live in Boston, and right now it's getting really cold, and unfortunately there are tons of homeless people who have to sleep on the street every night. So one of the things I thought of was how nice would it be for all these people to get a warm meal one night.
Very cold night, as you can probably tell by the gloves in my hat.
Hi, I have kind of a weird request. I need to get like 10 meals in separate bags.
Weirdest request you've ever gotten?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Service with a smile.
Oh my gosh, look at all that.
We're gonna just piss off an entire restaurant. But we have 15 meals that we're gonna go deliver to people around Boston.
It was a really interesting experience because, to be perfectly honest, we weren't entirely sure what to expect. We didn't know if people were going to lash out at us for trying to videotape it, or if people would just be grateful that they were getting a meal. And as it turns out, we kind of got a mix of everything.
Yeah, and one of your friends?
We had some people that were very grateful to be getting a meal.
Chicken sandwich for fries. Before you go, do you want a meal?
We had other people who were very suspicious about it.
What a meal.
One guy actually asked for $1 after we handed him the food. We did pass a couple of people who were sleeping, and we didn't want them to miss out. So anytime we saw one, we still left a bag next to them. So when they woke up, there would be a meal waiting for them. All in all, it was such a rewarding experience that we plan on doing it again next year.
Great work, challengers. I'm glad that this has become more than just a competition. All right, are you ready, audience? It's time for your votes. But this week, it's different. In the comments section below, please cast your vote for who you think deserves to be the Tube Trials champion. Please make sure to consider the entire season in your voting and cast your vote for Danny Foley or Quizair in the comments below now. Click back next Monday for the Tube Trials Season 2 finale. Bye.
These images are of my time in South Africa, in Cape Town. You can see here that in 2006, I was able to visit some children who were living in townships. The townships are where the people live. They look like most of our garden sheds. They're made out of corrugated iron and spare bits of wood. But the Emabala Trust makes a difference. The Emabala Trust makes sure that children can go to school. Nick asked us this week to use 30 English pounds or $50 to make a difference. I have sponsored children in South Africa since 2006. The children you see in the background here have to pay fees to go to school because there is no free education system in South Africa. Unfortunately, many of their parents have died from HIV and ultimately AIDS, and therefore they have no means of going to school, but the teachers won't turn them away. That has the effect of making school almost impossible for them. They have no money. The few bits of money they do get on school fees from the very few children who can afford to pay are therefore spread out amongst all the children. The money that Emabala provides gives the children the school uniforms you can see in these pictures, because otherwise they don't have any at all. It allows them to build temporary classrooms, to have dance, music and arts centres, and they even go on respite days. These children have got practically nothing in the world. I used the Kickstarter money to sponsor one more child who is themselves suffering with HIV at the moment. The money that you spent kickstarting Tube Trials is making a difference to these children. They've got practically nothing and yet they're this happy. YouTube can and does make a difference.